Celebrations of Nations is coming up this weekend in St. Catharines. It's a beautiful show layering the past, present, and future. The show's artistic director, Tim Johnson, joins us now with more on what to expect. Good morning.
Good morning, and by the way, I'm the artistic producer, not the artistic director.
Artistic producer, very good. We need that distinction there. So this is a really great celebration of Indigenous culture, but it's also a great way for non-Indigenous people to come and learn about what's going on.
Yes, that's correct. We're in our 5th year, amazingly. Time flies by so quickly. But we designed the Celebration of Nations not just for Indigenous peoples, but to bridge communications with non-Indigenous folks and to share Indigenous culture more broadly to the public.
And you have a number of different things. It starts off on Friday morning with the lighting of a sacred fire, which will go for the entire weekend. But I really like the idea of having coffee and bannock. So you're going to learn from elders a lot.
Yeah, Celebration of Nations is sort of a combination of performing arts, Indigenous performing arts presentations, and intellectual presentations and cultural presentations where we share traditions and knowledge. And there are many events like that sort of scheduled throughout the program. One of which is looking at, for example, Truth and Reconciliation 6 years hence. Mm-hmm. A discussion, and joining us will be former Prime Minister Paul Martin, former Chief Ava Hill from Six Nations, and then Lynn Wells from Brock University. So we get into some pretty deep topics as well throughout the weekend, and that's all sharing the culture and the history.
Right. I can imagine that the graves that have been discovered at residential schools, former residential schools, will also hang heavy over this.
Yes, and we'll be dealing with that as part of the Truth and Reconciliation discussions. And our theme this year, we always have a theme every Celebration of Nations. And this year the theme is on seeking wisdom. So I think that applies to trying to avoid similar circumstances in the future, dealing with Indigenous education in more appropriate ways, looking at the environment. All of these things come into focus when we're talking about seeking wisdom.
Mm-hmm. And you have kind of a hybrid this year of live in-person events and live streaming.
Yes, and this started, of course, last year, with the COVID restrictions. Last year was pretty much all live stream, but this year we're able to open up a little bit, and so we have in-person and live stream presentations and becoming a hybrid event. But what we learned last year is we actually had some 36,000 people tune into the program throughout the weekend, joining different programs and presentations. And so we've decided to go forward with this hybrid event because it's also expanding our outreach.
Right, because it probably brings in a lot more people that maybe normally wouldn't make it into St. Catharines.
Yes, indeed, and makes it more of a national event, actually.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Accordingly as well. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so where could people go for more information then?
celebrationofnations.ca. Internet program is listed there, and it gives you information on each and every program and how to tap in to watch it and participate.
Okay, the theme this year is on seeking wisdom. Tim Johnson, the artistic producer of Celebration of Nations, has been joining us this morning. Thank you for the info, and we'll get all of that detail up on our website as well, chch.com. Have a great day.
Thank you, Annette.